Hi, I'm Clay Jones, CEO of Rockwell Collins. Our company has had the privilege of being affiliated with the Iowa Women's Leadership Conference since its inception, and our involvement with this organization is very important to us. Let me begin by providing some context around the need for IWLC in the Cedar Rapids, Iowa City corridor. Like many companies, the future of Rockwell Collins depends on our ability to attract and retain a diverse and inclusive workforce that clearly understands a broad range of needs among our customers. In 2005, we had a defining moment on our diversity journey that is still very clear in my mind. At that time, our approach to diversity and inclusion was focused almost exclusively on compliance, or avoiding a negative consequence by following laws and regulations. And for me, a breakthrough moment came when we began focusing on a business case for change. It was through that business case that we began to understand that diversity was more than something we had to do to avoid negative consequences, but something we should do because it was good business. Our business case had three components. The first element was the global war for talent. In 2005, as we looked at the future demographics, we knew that attracting the people we would need to grow our business would become more and more challenging. The second component of our business case was innovation. We realized we were taking the first steps into a global knowledge economy, unlike anything the world has seen before. And we worried that our lack of diversity and ultimately would disadvantage us as we sought to promote new ideas that would keep us competitive on the global stage. The third component was the fact that our customers were changing. As a global company, we were selling to customers around the world, and we realized that if we didn't match up with them in terms of understanding their cultures, their backgrounds, their experiences, and their expectations, then we would be less able to provide the solutions they needed. And so, as I looked at a world in which the need for talent and innovation and customer affinity was escalating dramatically, I was acutely aware that if we were going to be prepared for those trends I just described, we needed to change our approach to diversity. Now, we've implemented an array of actions to address the needs of our changing markets and workforce, from leader and employee training to learning events to affinity groups, or employee networks as we call them, to robust mentoring and onboarding programs. And while I don't want to go into the specific actions right now, I believe that all of this change requires us to develop leaders who are agile and flexible enough to lead people through this dynamic period, to lead across an ever-expanding global landscape, across new geographic boundaries, and across cultural differences. And given the sweeping demographic, geopolitical, socioeconomic, and technological changes facing our business today, we recognize that we need to have multiple initiatives to help our people develop leadership skills. We know that continuous learning is critical to provide leaders with specific programs and resources for both their current and their future roles. The IWLC provides a great addition to our leadership development opportunities as we prepare our people and our company for the future. Their objectives are admirable: to inspire and challenge, provide new knowledge and skills, promote access to boards and public office, offer networking opportunities, and to help women achieve a better balance in their lives. That's why Rockwell Collins supports the IWLC, and that's why you should too.